Happy Hump Day, Hell Rowing CrossFit. In case you didn't know what day of the week it is, in these weird times, it is Wednesday, and it's time to warm up. So we have 4 movements with a 12-minute timer. You're going to do rounds for quality of the 4 movements. So try to get at least 2 rounds, move with intent, if not 3 to 4 rounds, so you can get your heart rate up over the course of these movements. So first movement, we have air squats. Now, if you did yesterday's Metcon, you already did 120 wall balls, not counting the 15 in the warm-up, so 135. I know you may say, hey Gabe, haven't we done enough squats recently? You're absolutely right. Today's air squats are just to an active recovery. So 10 perfect air squats. Get your feet shoulder width apart. And then as you park that butt back to initiate the movement, arms will go up, thumbs up, and then bend the knees, knees out, chest up, and try to bring your sit bones to your heel. And then once you get hip crease below knee, if you can safely do that, squeeze your butt and stand up, straightening at the hips and the knees. Again, side view, butt back initially, and then butt to the heels. As you go down, minimizing the wink if possible, thumbs up, squeeze the butt, squeeze the quads. So 10 of those, as best as you possibly can. And then we have 10 good mornings. So I'm going to show you a bunch of different ways you could do them. So if you have a fairly robust band, I have the medium to large thickness one. I'll stand with my feet hip width apart, squat down, get the band over my shoulder blades, and then again, feet hip width. I'm going to again park that butt back and continue to park that butt back, barely any knee bend, just unlocking the knees. And then once I run out of range of motion in my posterior chain, or in my hamstrings, I should say, in my calves, meaning once I start to round the back, that's the point where I stop. And then I'll squeeze the butt and squeeze the quads to come fully upright. Butt going back, hamstring tension and pulling the shoulder blades back, and then boom, squeeze the butt, squeeze the quads. If you're fairly familiar with this, you could do some reps with a wider foot position and get your adductors and groin a little bit, and then squeeze the butt. So, and then step out like such so you don't get a crotch shot. Other ways to do this, if you have a barbell, that'll also work. So you can clean it up and then press it overhead and get onto your shoulder blades. And then pinch the shoulder blades back, pull the bar into the shoulder blades, unlock the knees, park the butt back, shins vertical, and then squeeze the butt, squeeze the quads. To come upright, same concept, you can widen the foot position over the reps just to change the tissue we're mobilizing. Finally, you can also just throw whatever form of a weight you have back here on your shoulder blades, whether it's a sandbag or a plate, something substantial. Same thing, unlock the knees, shins stay vertical. If you have a weight like this will make sure you keep your chin tucked, and then squeeze the butt, squeeze the quads, stand back up. So 10 of those. And then, get all this out of the way, we have 2 more movements. These are gonna be on the floor. So we have Spider-Man plus a rotation. So I'll get down on the ground, I'll stay low like a sneaky Spider-Man, get the right foot forward, drop the right elbow, and then rotate up. And then if I have the room, I'll keep crawling forward and get onto the left foot, but just to stay in the image. Or if you don't have the room, you can jump kick and switch, and then drop that left elbow, and then rotate up, like so. So 2 of those on each side, 4 total. Final movement will also be ground flow, so push up, and then walk the feet to the hands, more posterior chain work. And then once you get here, you can walk the feet back out, drop down. This is when you should have done the push-up, sorry, you don't need to start with the push-up. And so drop down into push-up, hug the ground, bend the right knee, bring it to the left foot, big exhale, and then you'll switch, big exhale, and then push back up, and then walk the feet to the hands. That's 1 rep. And then you'll walk back down, drop down, hug, here, slower than that, big exhale. And then when you come back up here, make sure it's a slow walk of the feet to the hands and try to minimize that back rounding as best as you can. 12 rounds for time, or 12 rounds, sorry, for quality. As many rounds as you can get. Enjoy.